If you want to stop that annoying mic echo and improve your audio in your live streams on Cinemaker, then watch this video until the very end and you'll be making far better video recordings and live streams in just a flick of a switch. And hey, if you're new to live streaming in Cinemaker, you're going to love just how easy this is. So let's get rolling. Hi, I'm Toles Dokianos, a huge Cinemaker fan, YouTube strategist, and video marketing pro. I discovered Cinemaker at VidSummit and just loved how easy, fast, and fun it is to make multi-camera video and live streaming using nothing but my iPhones and my iPad. Now, one of the most important things with any video production, whether it's live streams or video recordings, it's audio. Audio can make or break any video production. Hands down. If it really came down to it, I would prefer to watch or listen to a bad video with good audio over a good video with bad audio. What's interesting about that? Well, let's just say you're listening to your YouTube video, podcast, or a live stream just as you would the radio. Audio just wins out on video. So let's agree on that because you can still use your ears when you can't watch video. But it doesn't work the other way around, does it? Unless, of course, you're reading subtitles. So let's do a test. This is me at VidSummit talking on my panel with 3 guests, Dane Golden, Tom Martin, and the Chevy Dude. Now imagine you just want to listen to this panel discussion instead, because it's a longer video and you might just want to listen to it while doing the dishes or just doing some admin.
In my opinion, you got to do it consistently. You need to continuously generate content that's going to help people.
Now what's your experience if I do this?
So to speak. But you want to help first, and then
that's more accurate. I always say help.
And what about when I do this?
First to sell later. And you hit the nail on the head.
I think you get it. Not so nice, right? So let's start with the very basics. The beauty of Cinemaker is there's no need to make live streaming complex because you can make do with what you've got on you. For the die-hard live streamers and video creators out there, make sure to watch out for my upcoming videos on how to take your audio up to more advanced levels on Cinemaker. For now, let's focus on the fact that the simplest Cinemaker multi-camera setup simply works wirelessly. All you need is a good Wi-Fi connection and you're ready for action. And you really don't need any fancy equipment because it's as simple as connecting the audio to your Cinemaker Director Pad with nothing else but your iPhone. That's it. That's all you need, really. And in case you missed this little detail, Cinemaker takes up to 8 iPhones for capturing audio using the Cinemaker Capture app on your iPhones, which by the way, you can download for free in the App Store. So imagine you had a bunch of friends or colleagues, each with an iPhone, all sitting around for a spur-of-the-moment multi-camera video. They could in fact use their iPhones as microphones. Yeah, that's right. iPhones have awesome microphone ability, so you don't really need to worry about quality at all. You just need to make sure you keep your iPhones as close as possible, like on a table in front of you, and you'll be amazed at the quality of audio you can capture. This is then streamed directly into your Cinemaker Director Pad and it's synced in real time with your video feed. Now, if you don't have any extra iPhones lying around simply for recording audio, you can borrow a friend's or just buy some used iPhones just like I did on Facebook Marketplace. I bought these 3 old iPhone SEs just for capturing audio. They work great, cost me less than the price of a professional microphone. And by the way, the iPhones you use as cameras can also be used to capture audio and video simultaneously, like I did here when I was making my very first latte art video using 4 devices. So if you're using 4 iPhones as cameras, you can add an extra 4 if you want to use them as microphones. So here is the important tip. This is where I really want you to pay close attention. It's where most newbies go wrong. It's the most important thing you need to keep in mind with audio on Cinemaker. Trust me, I learned it the hard way. You want to make absolutely sure you adjust the audio levels in Director Pad prior to shooting your live stream, just like I'm doing here. If you don't, you may have a terrible echo, and that's very annoying. The good news is it's easy to fix in post-production once the video's been recorded. But as a matter of good practice, just make sure you constantly monitor the audio levels. It's not as complicated as it sounds. So here's how you do it. When you're in Director Pad, prior to shooting, go to Audio Settings before your live stream production and check the audio. All your audio capture devices or live mics will be set at default setting of 70. The next thing you want to do is use earphones to monitor your audio. plug them into your iPad, and then just run a mic check. Here's a typical thing you can have each speaker say, something like, testing, testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? It's actually kind of fun for all involved. It makes it sound somewhat more professional or maybe a little bit corny to some extent. Heck, if you want to be adventurous, you can say something like, she sells seashells down by the seashore. Why anybody would want to sell seashells down by the seashore is beyond me. It just doesn't make any business sense. I mean, people can just walk to the seashore and pick up their own seashells down by the seashore for free. And who is she, by the way? Hit the pause button now and try this tongue twister if you dare. And let me know how you got on in the comments below. The next thing you also want to monitor is how close your speakers are sitting next to one another. Honestly, 8 mics can be overkill, especially when everyone is huddled together in a small space. So depending on the circumstances, you may just want to limit the number of mics to, say, 1 iPhone for every 2 people, and have them sit at a sensible distance apart from one another, just to avoid the problem of too much echo caused by audio coming in from multiple devices. During your production, you can simply adjust the volume levels on your director pad, or better yet, just mute and unmute the speakers as they take their turns speaking. It does help to plan your production in sequence of speakers if that's possible. That way you know what to expect and there are less surprises during the production. More on that in an upcoming video. But you also need to be mindful on a panel, say, if several people speak at the same time. The best solution in a panel situation would be to have each speaker mic'd up with a wireless mic like the Rode Wireless Go. You can watch more on my next video on how we use that. Since you'll also be recording your live sessions, you can also adjust the volume levels or eliminate any echo in post-production by muting the respective mics, just like this. But just be mindful that if you are live streaming, you only have one chance to get it right. So in this case, you just need to do some planning. Put all your speakers in a row and follow a pre-planned speaker lineup and you should do just fine. The less speaker there are, the easier it is. So let me show you an example of how I fixed the audio issue in my last production. Here's what it sounds like with an echo.
Ist voll im Startup-Modus.
Now let's adjust the volume by muting the audio like this. Now, here's what it sounds like without the echo.
Und jetzt gestalten wir ein tolles Programm und wie es schon.
So try it out for yourself and let me know how it works out for you in the comments box below. I'm Toles Dokianos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, don't forget to click on the notification bell, and next time I'll show you how to connect audio using microphones and other devices.